and they rush off to school. Stand by the roadside, look at their hair, and you'll know who didn't bathe in the morning. We cannot go to the street corner to have a line. I know that's a very common line word. Come home when you feel like and expect to be ready in the morning. It is tough. Those who work in life will tell you. Even machines, they take them out of work to service them. This body needs rest. It is important if you want to stay focused and you want to stay sharp and you want to look your best, ensure that you get a good night's rest. Every strata of science says that. The brothers have their bond, and having gone through the devotion, bowing to their guru, they took their guru's leave, and what did they do? They went to gather flowers. As Hindus, as Gayalis, we know, we see someone with a thali or a basket or a little bag going to gather flowers. The sole purpose of that is puja. We pick the best of flowers and we offer it in puja. What happened? The brothers went to the garden and taking consent of the gardeners, they asked permission. They began to gather flowers for their daily worship. How many of us, devotees and friends, how many of us, I'll pose the question, do not answer me here tonight, but rather answer yourself. How many of us are able to do this on a daily basis? Very few of us. And if we cannot gather flowers, how many of us take this in puja? We have got three very learned Pandits with me, and I'm sure they will support me as we say to you, all of us Pandits, whenever we do puja, we perform Prithvi puja. Mother Earth, we worship Mother Earth. Why? Think of this. Think of anything you can eat, trace it down its food chain, and without the bosom of Mother Earth, no food would have made it to your table. Think again of all the clothing you wear, synthetic or not. Without Mother Earth, no clothing. Look around this Mandir. All its materials have come from Mother Earth. And then she's allowed this Mandir to sit in her lap so that we can come and enjoy the pleasures herein. Think again. Ram Bhagwan gave us his word. Chit, Jal, Pavat, Gagan, Sandri. This human body is made up of 5 natural elements, and the first among them is earth. It means, therefore, that she is one of the silent witnesses to all that we do in our life, whether it's good or not so good. Yet, at the end of our time, she's the only one who is qualified to receive the remnants of this human body or the ashes that is left after cremation. If you would debate me and say, well, Pandit, we put the ashes in water, I will submit to you humbly that beneath those waves is the bosom of Mother Earth. The ashes will rest here. She's the only one who's qualified. With that thought in mind, and with the thought that we cannot gather flowers every day because we may sleep late, how many of us, as we leave our homes in the morning, and those of you who were here last night know the meaning of home, not house, but home. How many of us, when we leave our homes in the morning, we take the time to bow, touch Mother Earth, touch our forehead, touch our hearts, and say, thank you, O Mother, for all that you gave us yesterday, and thanks for all that we shall receive today. How many of us take that tomorrow morning? And I guarantee you, your day will be better for it. The brothers were gathering their flowers, and what happened? Chopai tells us, Ram Siya Ram, At that time, as the brothers were picking flowers, Sita, at that same hour, came to the garden. She was sent by her mother to worship Girija. She was sent by her mother to worship Gauri Ma. And this will tell you again and yet again, every time we do pujan, we do Gauri pujan. Every single time. We don't miss it. According to Tulsidas, in the garden was a lake, and close by that lake stood a temple sacred to Gauri Ma, a temple which was beautiful beyond description. Sita ji was sent to that temple to pray to Gauri Ma by her mother. I look around this mandir, and even the outside, and I see many mothers. Ramayana tells us, you can quote me on this, devotees and friends, mothers should encourage their daughters, and beyond that, their children, to come to Mandir. We see a clear example. Sita was a princess. She had everything in life. Raja Janak was a just ruler. Nothing was short. Yet, even Sita ji went to the mandir to pray. All of us in this mandir, from the crawling baby to the retiree, all of us face obstacles, perhaps on a daily basis. Every single time we have to travel, we fight Mahabharata. Every time we have to make choices between right and not so right. We fight Mahabharata. Every time we have to make decisions between good or not so good. We fight Mahabharata. And every time we do business, even if that business is our own groceries, we want to do that business successfully. Our scriptures tell us that when we seek out Sri Rama, we seek out Girija, we seek out Ganapati, we ensure that in all our lives, we select a guru, a person whom we can tell all our fears to.